Hello and welcome to Whatculture.com. I'm Rich, joined as ever by Peter.
That's me.
And since it's the two of us, and there's a Dalek here, of course, it's Doctor Who news time. It's been a while, as per usual. We always say that it's usually a long time coming for Doctor Who news. But when there is Doctor Who news, it's usually pretty juicy.
Yeah, they kind of they refuse to just drop tiny little nuggets. They're like, no, you're having nothing for like 2 months. And then it's like, actual important, really exciting news.
Here's some stuff. So, big news that came out yesterday, actually rather late.
Yeah, like midnight nearly.
It was quite late on.
Yeah.
It was definitely like 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
The BBC have confirmed the new companions for Series 11.
What? We've been waiting a while for this.
We have, and the first thing to say is, oh my goodness, the Mirror were right.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, of course, because they were reporting.
Because a while ago, you might remember that you did this news piece with Ben.
Yeah.
That Bradley Walsh of the Chase fame was going to be... Was that the light flicker?
It was.
Was going to be playing the new companion in Series 11, and obviously that got a bit of a polarised response.
Yeah, he's been in The Chase, he's been in Coronation Street as Danny Baldwin.
He was in Law and Order UK.
He was also in the Sarah Jane Adventures as Elijah Spellman, who was like an alien version of the Pied Piper.
Right.
So he has a bit of...
I didn't watch it, the Sarah Jane Adventures.
No, me neither. I had to Google this. But he's got a bit of like Who experience. And at the time, I think people were a bit worried about having like a young, fairly hip-looking doctor with...
some weird, like, 57-year-old bloke.
Exactly. But fortunately, what I think will remedy this situation is it's not just going to be him.
It's not just him. There are 3 companions.
Yes.
One being called Yasmin, played by Mandip Gill. Depends if my pronunciations are correct.
I did check these. So. That is correct.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And Ryan, played by Tosin Cole.
See, that is apparently Tosin Cole.
Tosin Cole.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I know now.
According to various Hollyoaks interviews I had to watch before we came in here.
Goodness, well that was
fun.
They're
both from Hollyoaks.
Both from Hollyoaks. Yasmin also appeared in Doctors, I think.
She did.
And Mandip, sorry, that's the name of her character.
Yes.
Mandip appeared in Doctors and Hollyoaks, and Tosin appeared in Hollyoaks and
The Force
Awakens.
He played Lieutenant Bastian
as a pilot.
Yeah,
I'm sure
X-Wing
I'll fish
pilot,
out
I think.
the scene with him in it. I can't picture when or where in the film
it will have been
be.
like,
Just
you might struggle to find it.
One of the battles. I'll have a look.
A single cutaway.
I'll find it. It'll be fine.
There was also an EastEnders E20 as Sol Levi. I never watched that, but it was
I didn't even know that existed.
An EastEnders spin-off where it was all about just young people.
Yeah. But it seems to be that a common sort of casting thing for Doctor Who companions are soaps.
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, soaps are not my cup of tea in any way, shape or form.
No.
But there have been characters in the past who have appeared in soaps before, like Freema Agyeman was in Crossroads.
Was she really?
She was.
I didn't know that.
Jenna Coleman was in Emmerdale.
Yeah.
And Pearl Mackie appeared in one episode of Doctors as well.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So... yeah, it's kind of a common thing, so having soap actors coming through to Doctor Who isn't exactly anything new, but not a bad thing either. So
I guess it's that kind of thing where, as a general rule, both doctors and companions tend to be played by people who aren't, huge, like way out in the limelight. I mean, even
Doctor Who is their big step up, isn't it?
Exactly. Like, even Capaldi and Jodie Whittaker, like obviously they've had some really big roles.
Oh yeah,
people know who they are.
They're not like Hollywood stars.
They're not all over the TV screen all the time.
No, it's not like Peaky Blinders cast, like massive stars moving back to the small screen. This is the big step. I mean, you take a look at like Karen Gillan, who's gone on to do absolutely everything. Matt Smith has done tons.
Billy Piper's doing well.
Billy Piper's doing very well in Yerma.
Yeah.
Winning bloody Olivier Awards for that.
Yes. So. Yeah. So it's always, I think it's a good proving ground to have someone in a soap where there's a lot of high drama in soaps.
It's all a bit very overdramatic.
Yeah. So it's even though it's just one role, they probably get to.
This will give them the chance to shine.
Yes,
essentially.
Exactly.
So that is sort of the main news about companions. So that's all we know at the moment. But the one thing that has been pointed out is that when the BBC posted this, they said friends, not companions.
They did say that, yeah. That's a good point.
The dynamic between the 3 characters is going to be the interesting one.
Yeah,
when it comes to the new series.
Like, as you say, we know nothing so far.
That's all we know is who are playing them and their characters.
Yeah.
That's it. We know their character names, so
right.
we don't know who they are in the grand scheme of things. So in previous series, we've had the Coal Hill School.
Yes.
Big thing in Doctor Who lore.
It was the original. That's where.
That's where Susan went to.
Yep.
And Ian and Barbara were teachers there as well.
They were.
So we had Clara and the Courtney, the girl in series 9, who did Kill the Moon, and that really irritating girl character.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so happy that she wasn't a companion. I thought they were going to bring her on for a lot longer.
Yeah, just regular, let's bring a kid along. That'll appeal to our 8-year-old audience, right?
And also Bill as a student at the university. Where was that university? I don't actually remember.
No,
it was specified, but I can't remember where.
Wasn't it in Bristol?
Something like that. They didn't just go with boring old London again.
No, I think it might have been Bristol, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
So we've already seen the school and the university dynamic before, so now this begs the question, who are these three?
Yeah.
And how are they connected? Are they just three separate random occurrences, or will they be do they already know each other when they meet
I'm hoping
the Doctor?
It's not going to be Bradley Walsh as a teacher and then just two students coming along for the ride.
Yeah, because it's been tried and tested. It kind of works, but it does work. But it's just not very interesting to see it again.
Just don't want to do it again.
But no, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this announcement was that he's like their foster father.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know why that came to mind.
Yeah.
But I thought, sure, why not?
Not had that certainly not in New Who, where, well, we have actually to an extent, but like a family unit going along with it.
The Bradley Walsh's character of Graham, the first thing I think of is Brian Williams, Rory's dad, played by Mark Williams or Arthur Weasley.
Probably quite into it, like really enjoying going around.
He was an awesome character in series, 6, I guess? 6 or 7? Seven. It was 7, I think. He was a great character.
Yeah.
He was really, really good.
I love how enthusiastic he was about
the cubes.
Travelling in...
the cubes, he was there for Dinosaur on a Spaceship, and he did his Brian's log of the cubes.
Yes, he did.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
so
really
I'm expecting Bradley Walsh to be maybe... sort of not always in the TARDIS, maybe once or twice, but maybe like the grounded companion, kind of like Brian Williams, but also like Jackie Tyler.
Yeah,
maybe that
Jackie
kind of
Tyler.
thing.
I like Jackie Tyler.
Yeah,
she was sort of annoying in a way, but she was meant to be.
She was a no nonsense kind of annoying, but also kind of lovable. Oh dear,
there goes the well. Maybe that takes us on to the next point.
Yes, maybe that brings us on to this.
Sign.
So this is Now We Are 600, which is written by James Goss. And illustrated by Russell T Davies.
Yeah, illustrated, not written by Russell T Davies.
But illustrated. And I must say, the illustrations in this are fantastic.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Rich told me he was getting this. He said it's illustrated by Russell T Davies, and I was like, okay, I'll be interested to see how well he can draw. But yeah, good.
They're really, really cool. And we mentioned this in our last news piece.
Yes, we did.
But in this book, bear in mind, when we did the last news piece, I didn't have this.
Yeah.
So we weren't really sure. But apparently, Harriet Jones survived the events of Journey's End.
Yeah.
Or the Soul on Earth, the Subwave Network, and all that sort of thing. So in the book, it was said that it's revealed how she survived. It's now just a case of finding whereabouts it is. It's like right at the end.
Boy,
Here it is.
Should have left a mark.
Here it is. So I'll put it on the screen as well, so you can see the picture. But the poem itself isn't great.
No,
as are most of the poems.
It's
in this
really
book.
not.
It's not that good. But this little thing here, this illustration, shows how she survived. And when I first saw this, you weren't in that day when I got this, and I messaged Peter straight away with a picture of this saying, oh my god.
And I think I didn't actually know whether it was real or not at first. I wondered if maybe you'd drawn it into the book or something. Yeah. But
no, as you can probably see, Harriet Jones escaped by dropping through a trapdoor onto a motorbike and obviously rode off into the distance.
Where did she go?
But Harriet Jones is alive, and because, I mean, most people will say, oh, that's just a bit of fun. Russell T Davies said himself, it's his character, and he decides whether she lives or dies.
Yeah.
And she's alive.
She's alive, she's out there somewhere.
So I'm just half expecting, like, the Doctor, like, you hear, like, the sound of a motorbike, and then it gets louder and louder, and it drowns out the Doctor, and she turns around, and there's just Harriet Jones, like, helmet.
Harriet Jones.
She's back. Harriet Jones. Former Prime Minister. Former dead person.
Yes. No longer dead. Yes.
So that's the silly portion of today's news. But there is more. There's so much stuff that's been building up, and there's been nothing that's come up that's warranted its own video.
Yeah.
But now we've got the companions we can. So there's been this was a week or so ago. Rumours were rife that the new series next year was not going to be 12 episodes, but instead 10 episodes.
Yeah, which, getting shortchanged there a little bit, and you kind of wonder, well, if you're going to shorten them or reduce the number, maybe lengthen the episodes.
Exactly.
Right?
Initially, the rumours said it was going to be 10 one-hour episodes, which sounds brilliant.
Yes, it does.
Because overall, across 10 60-minute episodes compared to 12 45-minute episodes, you were going to get however much more time.
An extra bit of overall time. Yeah.
But with this companion reveal, the BBC have confirmed that is, to some extent, true. There are going to be 10 episodes in the next series, but they're going to be 50 minutes long. We're getting 5 minutes extra, and that's it. So overall, in the long run, we're still losing.
You lose time.
Because one thing that I don't like about Doctor Who, at least the current state of Doctor Who, is how much stuff gets wrapped up really, really quickly.
Yeah, it's like the last 10 minutes.
And this is just, like, when it said it was going to be an hour, people were, and I was especially, thinking, this means that they won't just wrap things up really quickly. They'll have another 15 minutes to tie things up.
Yeah.
But they've got an extra 5 minutes now.
Which is nothing, really.
And apparently, one of the reasons why, or one of the theories as to why this is to make it a bit more friendly for advertisers. So when they're showing it overseas, that don't show on the BBC, that don't have ad runs.
So it adds up to an hour.
Like how an episode of The Big Bang Theory is 22 minutes and not 30.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of thing. So that's apparently why. If it was pushed to dead on an hour, it would be because they wanted to have more time. Yeah. This is probably just to sell it more overseas.
Right, because if they did push it to an hour, then overseas it would be even worse.
It would be like an hour and 10 minutes, yeah. So that's sort of not great.
Screw you, different countries. You should have a nationalised TV channel licensing system.
Yeah. And finally, one of the sort of flimsiest things we're going to bring to the Doctor Who table. This is
you're a madman, Rich.
I am a madman. There's like no sources on this or anything. I'm going rogue today.
Yeah.
Matt Smith is rumoured to return this Christmas in Twice Upon a Time.
Do you not think they would have tried to build hype on that now?
Not necessarily, because if you remember, cast your mind back to Deep Breath, episode 1 of series 8,
yes.
Peter Capaldi's first episode. Right at the end, Matt Smith's Doctor rings up Clara.
Yes, he did.
And that was rumoured, but it wasn't confirmed.
Okay.
So when it did happen, I wasn't that surprised because I'd heard rumours of it, but it did happen.
Right.
So this is a bit bigger, we think. This isn't like a sort of cameo, like a flashback or a phone call.
It's more like a Three Doctors thing.
Yeah, Matt Smith is going to appear, because obviously this is a Stephen Moffat swan song.
Yeah.
He's going to want to get all of his stuff in together, hence the reason why we've had the theories of Clara coming back as well.
True. I can see that when you put it like that, with it being his swan song.
It might just be another kind of, here's Karen Gillan in a wig.
Yeah, in a blatant wig.
Yeah. With Matt Smith in a wig.
Yeah.
As like a fantasy in the TARDIS. Maybe it'll be that, but then the other things have said that apparently Jodie Whittaker has got more screen time in Twice Upon a Time than you initially think. It's not going to be like a Capaldi's, woof, I'm here, here's 2 lines.
We're crashing.
End. Done. Apparently she might be in it more, so where these rumours are going, it leads us to believe that the Christmas special this year is going to be 1, 11, 12 and 13 all together with Bill and maybe Clara, yes. And I doubt we'll see Karen Gillan since she's doing Jumanji and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
It'd be cool though. But yeah, this is just a rumour. There is no real source. I have been digging for it. I think it's just sort of bubbled up from Twitter. I think there was just a Twitter account again saying, this has been confirmed.
Right.
No source.
No source, yeah.
And of course, with Mark Gatiss as well.
Yeah.
Which, another very good theory that I've completely forgotten about, but I'll remember now. I cannot remember the guy's name. I don't think I've noted it down.
He's a veteran, Mark Gatiss.
He's some sort of captain. Apparently, in like whenever there's been anywhere doing an article on it, they refer to him as the captain.
Yeah, the captain.
There's a rumour going around that seems it sort of fits to what Mark Gatiss said about being an echo.
Right.
Apparently, he is playing. It's something like Mackenzie Trench. I'll stick the name up behind me.
Mackenzie Trench?
Something like that. It's a weird name. But apparently, Mark Gatiss is playing someone who is an echo in the Doctor Who universe, who supposedly, this character, who's playing a real historical figure, is the man who designed the police box.
Oh.
Apparently, because all the time era that the guy was alive, it does fit.
That would be interesting.
The First World War. So apparently, that's who he's playing.
Do you think
that is just a rumour?
Wow.
But
he does say in the teaser something like, they're really good, these police boxes, aren't they?
Oh, it's going to be a bloody bootstrap paradox.
I was going to say,
it's going to be the whole, that's really cool, let's note it down, I made this.
I'm going to make one of those because I saw one once.
Yeah. Thanks, the Doctor, you've designed your own police box thing.
And the TARDIS blended in by becoming something that was part of the natural environment, but it was only part of the natural environment because
a guy saw a TARDIS.
A guy saw the TARDIS.
Wibbly wobbly,
timey-wimey.
And that's everything for today. That's a lot of random bits and bobs. Companions, Harriet Jones, Matt Smith, shorter episodes.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed all that.
Yes.
Hope you took it all in. Let us know down below what you think is going to happen in the Christmas special and the upcoming season.
Which is apparently autumn.
Autumn
Confirmed
2018.
For autumn.
A year's time, that. Keep us posted down below with all your fan theories and so on, and stick with Whatculture for more Doctor Who news. Probably in a great big batch next time.
Yeah, again, wait a couple of weeks and then all of a sudden we'll just throw loads of stuff at you.
For now, I've been Peter from Whatculture.
I've been Rich from Whatculture.
And we'll see you very soon.